going on, everyone? It's Andrew here, back with Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Here we are back in the rebuild series. Here we are. We have ourselves a customer's van. Let's see what the write-up is on this, shall we? It says, "Hi, my sister recommended your workshop. Truth be told, when I learned the location, I couldn't believe that there was anything standing here at all, and yet here you are. Great garage. Back to the car. I'm coming with my truck." This is a van. Use it every day at work. It's a bit worn out, but it's not missing anything apart from the engine crackling and drops in power. I don't see any major problem, but maybe it's a matter of habit. Please take a closer look at the suspension. The car is often carrying some loads. Do the routine checkup and make it usable for a few more years. Thanks. Well, we got 8 pages of stuff, and we know right off the hop we need a starter. That's always good to know, eh? So, let's put this up on the lift here. Take a little gander underneath it, see what we're working with here. Alright, let's see. Ooh, oh, hey, yo. The heck kind of nonsense we got going on here? Ooh, yeah, at least a U-bolt. Another U-bolt. Leaf spring, both leaf springs. Both U-bolts, both leaf springs. Probably the bushings as well. We're going to change them out anyway. Let's go on here to the front suspension. Let's take a little gander here. See what we're dealing with here. I need a sway bar. Okay. Let's click on over here. See what we got going on. Ooh, bearing is shot. Okay, we're going to do the same on this side. Alright, now can we do the motor from down here? Yes, we can. Alright. Now, it said we needed a starter. Unfortunately, I have one in the other car, so I can just go take the one out of there just to try it in here, just to see if we can actually get this thing to crank over, so we can actually run some tests on it. You know what I mean? Alright, let's take a look. Leaf spring, U-bolt, serpentine belt, starter, air filter, cam gear, ooh, clutch, ooh. Those are not good signs. And that's partly what we have to do. So, like I was saying, we're going to run on over here to this car. Drop down in here. We're going to yank this starter out. Disconnect the wires. Beautiful. Run back over to this one. We're going to take this POS starter out of the way. Alright, now we're going to install the new starter we have. Now, I wonder something. Okay. That was interesting enough. I wonder if they'll let me do it from down here. No. It sounds like they will. No. Engine cannot be started. Probably needs a battery. Let's bring this back down. I mean, if I gotta use parts off that car to get this one, at least just to crank over, then so be it. Actually, the battery doesn't look to be too bad. You know what, let's run an electrical test on it. See what we got for electrical. Alright, let's see. What we got? Ooh, that's not good. I got 4%. Alternator I6B. Now, I don't think I have one of them. Crap. But anywho, let's get one ordered up here anyway, if nothing else. Beautiful. Now we can start stripping this down. You know what I mean? Get the belts off it at least. And I think we're going to pull, or can we just slide the belt off? Yes, we can. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna see if we can actually restore that fan. Oh, we can. I'm gonna help the customer out, you know what I mean? Restore everything that we can. Alright. Now, just grab our alternator there from the back. Alright, what's the belt look like? Ooh, okay, we're gonna get another one of those. Alright, we're gonna go up to car parts. Alright, let's put this belt on. Could have been another thing that they wanted us to change, guaranteed. Alright, now let's see if we can actually get to spin over. Alright, here we go. See how bad it is inside. And 62 psi by looks of it. That's not a good sign. It's definitely not a good sign. Oh boy, looks like we're yanking this motor out. That's for sure. We need, let's see here, we need piston and connecting rod, 2 of them, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need all 8 rings and 2 piston rods. Alright, well, up in the air we go. Looks like the motor is coming out. So, if it cranked over, that tells me we got oil in the motor, so let's drain it out. Now that we're under here, let's zoom all the way to the back side. Alright, now we need to get this pipe out, this pipe out, same with these ones. If we don't take them out, we are not going to be able to get the motor out. Well, that's nice, no stuck bolts on the drive shaft. Transmission, you are next up to bat. Alright, now we drop this back down. And while this is coming down, let's go see if we can't repair. Alright, look at that, we're saving him some money. Alright, well now we're good. Let's get this motor out of here. Get on out of here. There we go. Now the scary factor. What else are we going to find? V8 OHV. Okay. Now, as soon as we put it on there, it's going to give us a better listing of everything that it needs. Alright. Yeah, okay. We need a crankshaft bearing caps, distributor cap, distributor rotor, ignition wires, 8 piston rings, 3 piston connecting rods, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rocker caps. I'll probably be buying all new ones. Let's see. We need 4 rod caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spark plugs, which we're going to replace them all anyway. So there's going to be a few things here that we're going to just straight up replace them all, like the push rods, the rocker arms. Yeah, okay. Alright, looks like we got our work cut out for us. Most of the hard parts can be working on the motor. Alright, and there's also this. So, may as well strip her down. Strip her down. Strip her down today. What the? Oh, I guess we already took that part off. Wouldn't you know it? Yeah, okay. Alright, now we get this clutch plate out of here. That's what looks to be not bad shape though. Alright, we got that done. Now we're going to work on the front side of the motor after we just freshly rebuilt the fan. Alright, now let's get this belt out of the way. The Ultiminator. It's got to come straight off. I may as well repair the block too while we're at it, you know what I mean? And it takes us just as much time to break it all down as it does to more or less just sit there and do nothing. So now we're going to try to do a customer solid. You know, he uses this van for work, so let's make sure it's something reliable, something that's going to last him for a while. We've got this idler A. Gotta get that up out of the way. A. Oh, didn't even know it. What the? And then I just click on it. Alright, water pump, you next. Alright, crank pulley. Pulley, time to get off. There you go. I'll get timing cover off. It did say something about the cam gear too, so. And that's what I mean, we had to get into this anyway, so. Alright, ooh yeah, that cam gear is toast. Toast, I say, toast. Actually, kind of almost looks like toast. No, not gonna let me take it out until I pull up the distributor. Should have known that, but you know, I like to try. You know. Test my fate, we'll say. I need a new fuel filter. Alright, let's get this manifold off. Now, the tricky part, okay, the two on the center on this side. But like I said, they're $6 a piece. It's gonna cost us what, maybe $40. As I just replace all 8 of them. Like I said, he uses this thing for work, so why not, you know, make it something that's gonna last him for a while. Alright, pull the clip B's off. Take the cap, the rotor, the stripper right there. Now let's get the OHV air filter top off. Now the air filter, the base plate for it, now the carburetor. Alright, now we're going to get the intake off. Dang, this is my stuck in the drive shaft was. Interesting. Alright, now we're going to rotate this thing back around. Now we're going to... oh, look at that, we still got this side to do. We still got this side here, man. What's that? How can we fail that one, The 3 back on this side, the 2 in the center on the other side. Seems pretty straightforward. Now let's hope I can remember where the good pistons went and where the bad ones were. Which, in all fairness, being able to see the top side of the piston before we take it off might actually be able to help me. That's the reason why I'm doing the heads first and not just loosening everything off from the bottom. Although what I could do is, if I didn't want to take it all apart, well, I still got it in, it's the crankshaft. Dang it, crankshaft is fried, man. She's fried, we gotta get her done. Shop's counting on it, man. Oh, I didn't have to spray that one. How nice is that? Same with this one too? Oh, I feel spoiled. Alright, now let's see. Like I said, we're going to replace all these because it's a pain in the ass to go, this one's good, that one's bad, this one's good, that one's bad. No, we're not going to worry about that nonsense. We're just going to replace them all. We got a little bit of money, you know, we can spend a little bit of money on this. You know, like I said, he uses it for work, so, you know, it needs to be something durable and rugged. You know what I mean? So, that's what we shall do. Alright. Normally we live stream the rebuild series, but okay, it's the 2 in the center on this one. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, you all remember that now. 2 in the center on the passenger side. Alright. Ooh, I only have to spray a couple of these ones. Nice. I can dig it. Can y'all dig it? I can dig it, man. Shoot, look at that. Alright, now this one we're going to have to spray. I already knew that one. I think we're going to have one other one to spray, which I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Pretty darn happy with it. We need 2. Alright, now we're going to get the last 2 rocker arms off. We're going to see. Take a little gander here. Take a little peek-see. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be number It's the driver's side, small block Chevy. It should be piston number 3. Any bets? Place your bets. Let me know in the comments which one you think it is. Because we got 4 and 6 on the other side that are toast. Oh, look at that. If I was betting man, I would have won. Okay, so we got 4 and 6 and 3. 4, 6, and 3 need to be replaced. Alright. Oh, well, why would we do that? How come you all let me do that? Why'd you all let me do that? What's the matter for me? Alright, now let's try doing this again. This time without yanking the motor off. That didn't sound right. But we'll just ignore that factor. The camshaft. Not the problem. Not the problem, boss. Not the problem. I think I know what rod caps need to be replaced. Alright, we're going to look at it from this angle here. 7 needs to be replaced. 5 needs to be replaced. 4... 3, 5, and 7, and 4. Three, 5, 7, 4. Ironic. I'm just so happy I don't. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I always knew I'd get myself into trouble when I start speaking. Because then I always end up having to bring up this blue can of spray. We end up having to spray a few things, and it never works out in my favor. Because it takes even longer. But that's okay. That's the name of the game, right? Alright, now we're going to take out the bad ones first. So there's 6. No. Oh no, I'm wrong. No, that's right. 6, 4, and 3. Now we're going to start at the front, which is right here. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. In case you all are wondering, what am I talking about? On a small block Chevy, the driver's side bank of the motor is 1, 3, 5, 7, and on the passenger side it's 2, 4, 6, 8. And then the firing order is 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. Now we take the block. Let's get all this stuff polished and ready to put back together. Alright, the power steering pump. The water pump. Oh, come on, speed up the process here. That's what I'm talking about, to get faster. I need to hurry, we're on a time frame. The thing has been sitting in my shop for too long. He wants it back. He's heard we've been building other things while it's been here. He's not happy. I wouldn't be either. But when he gets it back, it's gonna be worth the wait. You know what I mean? I believe I might go above and beyond and actually fix all his body panels too. Replace the lights, replace the windows. You know, just... Ooh, we got a crankshaft cat. That's good. It will be when we're done with it. But it don't matter, we still need to replace, or get 2 more. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to clear out my inventory before we started this deal. Holy crap, how many times are we gonna have to do this? So look, we've only spent 1,000, well, less than 1,000 actually. No, about 1,000 maybe, somewhere around that. I can't remember how much we started with. Alright, now we gotta go into here. Gotta go click, click, click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, let's see, we're good there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need one of them. One of these, one of those. We need one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Definitely need one of those. This could be helpful, yeah. Alright, now we're going to go buy parts. We already got the serpentine belt. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. On every other day that ends in Y. And we needed 8 of these. Perfect. We needed 3 of these. Do you all remember which ones they were? It was 3, 4, 6. Oh, we miscalculated one. Now, we only needed to replace some of these, but tomato, you know, $64, whoopity-dee. Well, these are going to be a little bit more pricey, you know, cost 96. But we don't need that there. We need one of these. We need a fuel filter. We need a comm gear, a timing chain, the clutch plate, and an oil filter. Alright, now let's get working here. He's coming in about 45 minutes to pick up his van, so what? Alright, now I believe it would have been this one. No. It would have been both of these ones. And then it would have been this one, I think. I'm going to show you guys a little tip and trick on how to see, instead of having to worry about, oh my god, everything's apart, blah, blah, blah. Here, we're going to do it this way. Now check here. Show bearing cap, piston ring. Alright, we got them all in the right spots. If they weren't in the right spot, it wouldn't show. Alright, now we're going to yank this back out. Well, the piston ring is just flopping around in the bore. Alright, now we're going to put this back on. Perfect. Now we're good. Now we can put the rest of them on. That's just an easy way to do it, you know what I mean? That's what I like to do every now and then. If I get stuck or I get forgotten, like I just did. Yeah. And now we got all 8 brand new rod caps. 100%. He ain't ever gonna know that we repaired 4 of them. Maybe even 5. I can't remember. But we've still got this one to put on. Yep. We got 3 rod caps. How many do we have left? 3. So we have the exact current amount that we need. Nothing better than having the right amount. It's always a good thing. Oh, freshly refurbished oil pan. Compliments of our shop. I wish we could have resurfaced the flywheel, but you know, like I said, tomato. Now, what's this release bearing look like? Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now it's time to flip this thing back around. I'm going to quickly put this thing together. I remember a while back I got a comment in one of my videos. I know it was a car mechanic simulator video, but they said using the table over there to fix parts is faster than ordering parts. Now, while for some it may be true, for me it is actually faster if I order parts, or like buy them. I just play it out and make it seem like I'm waiting for them to be delivered. When in actuality, I have them right away. You know, I just used up all my new parts, didn't I? Son of a biscuit. So no, the refurbishing stuff on that table is not faster than ordering on off the web. You know what I mean? It just isn't. At least I think that's what the comment was. I could be mistaken. It could be the opposite, stating that it would be faster to order or buy the parts rather than fix them. I can't remember. Pretty sure it was the faster to fix them than it is to buy them, which it's not. Especially like, for instance, this engine block where I had to do it like 4 times. You know what I mean? Yeah, every now and then you get them all to go the first try, then yes, it is faster. But if you got to do it each one 2 or 3 times, no, it takes longer. Like after 5-6 minutes, we could have already been rebuilding the motor again. You know what I mean? But I like starting off with fresh, clean parts, and preferably the OEM parts that came with it. You know what I mean? It just gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. But now look, you know, I was getting myself a sweet deal of a vehicle to head back to work with when the time comes. It's going to be reliable. Wait, hey, whoa, hey. Oh, shit, wrong one. It's this one. Hey, what's the matter for me? Why did I do something stupid like this? How dare I do something stupid like this? Like, look, it cost me what? Like I said, $40. Right on the button. I start putting in the old parts. It's like, something ain't seem right there, boy. Okay. And now we need distributor cap. And now we need distributor rotor. And now we got to rip these old crappy sprocket plugs off. We don't want them anymore. They're just not, they're not for us. Not when we got all the shiny new things. Oh wait, I can't restore the body panels yet. I'm not privileged enough to be able to do that. Haven't unlocked that feature yet. Alright, cylinder head, passenger side, which is the same as the driver's side. I guess if your water passages are in the same location, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, now it's the rocker time. It's a little bit easier to put in the push rods. What the fuck is this? Oh no. Did I not buy 16 frickin' rockers? I guess I didn't. Well, alrighty then. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. Well then. You see how short? Did I just put out, or did I only buy 8? Or did I put used ones in on the other side? Oh, we'll know when we go to put it back in the van if it says, you got bad parts over here. You need to change them. Then we know. And then we'll be like, shite, we screwed up. We'll be like, bloody hell. You know what I mean? There we go. Yes. And let's put the rocker or head cover on, valve cover, rocker arm cover. Whichever you prefer, whatever floats your boat, whatever your cup of tea is. Something I haven't done yet in this video, I'd like to personally express my gratitude and thankfulness for all the subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. That comes straight from the bottom of my heart, man. Each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Can't express my gratitude enough for that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but you know, I thought when I got my first 20 views on a video, I thought it was king shit, you know what I mean? Now I got one video that's got over 42,000 views. I'm not really fond of that video myself, but whatever. And then I got the average of about 100 to, you know, according to what my YouTube stats say, about 150 average. I was like, you guys better go back and relook at my videos again there. Somebody just saying right with your number, and your numbers ain't numbering. Your math is not mathing. Huh, okay. Well, I guess the ways are built. Okay, let's get this off of here. Quickly run this back over into the van. Boom, 93%, that's not bad. Alright, now we put this back up in the air. Now, how many of y'all remember what we needed for the rear of the van? Any bets? Place your bets. I know we needed 4 U-bolts, 2 leaf springs, and for the front, we're probably going to need new bushings all the way around, which means, well, the wheels got to come off anyway because we're going to change the wheel bearing. We're going to need new springs that I can see. Okay, looks like we got ourselves our work cut out for us here. Now, it ain't getting that starter again because, well, I need one. But before I go and put that starter back in there, you get me my new one. We're going to go put the one from this back in this, so that way then the van gets the actual brand spanking new one. So I don't sit there and go, which way did you go, George? Which way did you go? I mean, I've done that one a time or two. I'm going to get this all set up right here. Perfection. Alright. Now I'll put these on. Zip, zip. And get this one right here put back on. Get this pipe right here put back on. And we're going to get this other peep pipe. Alright. Now, in theory, if I were to put oil in it right now, it should start. Now the part that gets me is I'll be able to pull the motor and not get a $50 fine for not draining the fluids out of it. I don't understand the logic. I just work. Ooh, need brakes. Brakes, man, brakes. There's nothing better than tropical, I think it's tropical punch or tropical fruit Kool-Aid. That's some good shite right there, man. Oh, good stuff. Uh-oh. Do we need a new steering rack? Making progress, making headway. Son of a cheese and rice. In the words of an awesome show / mechanic, Lucky Costa. Alright, then we need to move this one. I guess we should pull this out first, right? There we go. So let's see, we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 bushings for the front. May as well replace them all. You know what I mean? You can do a job, you gotta do it all the way. You can't do it half-ass. Unlike what we do. Do as I say, not as I do. You'll be more successful at life. These I cracked myself out. This was the only good bushing up here. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to replace it all. The brand spanking new. New stuff. New stuff. Alright, now we got that down. We're going to slide our way over into here. We're going to slide over here. Do I need to do this? No. Am I going to do it? Yes. Why? Because I'm sorry, it's the right thing to do. I don't think it costs them any extra money, but hey. Allows me to sleep better at night knowing I did everything I could do, you know what I mean? And not hose them out the yin-yang on it. Alright, now we're going to come into here. And we need 12 of them. They're all good. Only one of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. Both brake rotors are fried. 2 of them. And then we need the spring for the shock. The shock spring is what we need right there. We need 2 of them. And I know we need 2 of these. We need 4 of those. Help me out here, folks. What do we need? We need 2 of these. We don't need those. I'm not trying to replace those or those. We needed the sway bar, didn't we? Sway bar B. Let's go ahead. Let's put this thing back. Oh wait, did we get the bushings? I can't remember. Did we get the bushings? We never got no bushings. We need the bushings. We need the 12 bigger bushings. We need the 4 little bushings. There we go. We got the bigger bushings. Now we need. Look, see, I'm starting to fumble my stuff here. I need to separate this, the bad parts from the good parts. You know what I mean? Ah, see, look, I told you we needed the spring. Did I not say we needed the spring? We needed the spring, man. When you've been in this business as long as I have, you understand just by looking at it what you need and what you don't need. And this van needs a complete overhaul, eh? Alright, let's put the sway bar in. Alright, now we're going to put in the lower control arm with the new bushings. That's alright, we got the bigger bushings now. We got the brand new bigger bushings. With the freshened up the springs. You know what I mean? Was ready to rock and roll. Hey, how come no one told me I need to break a road this? I'm gonna break them. No, we don't need the caliper. No, we don't need those. We need these ones. What's the matter, man? Get on the ball. Alright, now we're gonna put the brake pads on. Now we're gonna put the brake calipers. All brand new. Look at that, the brand new brakes. We cannot complain about that. That is good stuff. Alright, now we're gonna put on a 58% goodness on the front. Hey, how come no one told me about this one, this bigger back of bushing? Hey, it was a failing. We might have to do a 2-part video. That's a no good. That's a no good. I don't want to do a 2-part video. And I feel like I failed you guys. Put in the upper one this time. Or stronger, you know what I mean? There we go. We're going to put in a lower one now. Zip, 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 zip. There we go. Got it all. There's it tooled in. God damn, we spent like a 5 grand. On what? I repaired everything. Well, as much as I could anyway. Now something's telling me there's something hidden back there they're not telling us about. Let's see, what do we got? Leaf spring, U-bolts, and a whole crap ton of other parts that are not discovered. I don't have a time. My dude, they're moving slow. Oh, we need to break the pads. What about that? Ooh, I think we need the wheel. Oh, wait, we need to take all this apart. Oh no. I think of these things right here are no good. No good, no good. That's a no good. We have to get the new one. We need one of those. One of these. No, we don't. We already got them. Let's get... What are we doing this for? Something wrong with me. I do not know. There we go. We got that off. Now we take little bushings off. I think we got 4 of them. Brand new, man. We got 4 little bushings, man. Come on, I said the plate. We need the plate off. Get the plate off. What's the matter for me? There we go. Now we get the leaf of spring out. We need 2 of those. No, we don't. We already bought the them. Pretty sure we already got the them. No, we did not. Something wrong with me. I do not know what is wrong with me. But something is majorly wrong with me. You know what else we need? We need the 2 of these. That's right, we need the 2. Not the 1, we need the 2. Alright, we go like so. And we go like so. Alright, now we're going to put the leaf of spring on. Now we're going to put the little bushing in. Right there. Watch. Little bushing, 100%. Put the rear little bushing in. I think the fuel pump is a shatter. And now we're going to put the springer plate on. And that's good enough. It's about 50%. It'll survive the journey. My main concern was getting that motor fixed. And we did that. So now we can finish up with this. Hey, we need the breaker pads. What the heck's the matter for you? That's not bad. 50%. Alright, now we're gonna have to rip this tire off again. Oh, not again, but you know. Oh. I do not think at the time to be dealing with the spray. Now we're going to have to spray every damn thing. What the fuck? Now we're going to get little bushings out. Let's get the shock out of the way. Get the other little bushing out of the way. Nah, I just want to check something here. Let's see. What the fuck is not discovered? Oh, yeah. Okay, I know it's not discovered, yes. The part that is not... Wait, what are we trying to do here? The part that is not discovered is sitting right there. That's the part that's not discovered. Any bets? Place your bets. Alright, we got everything. Sweet news. Alright, first thing first, let's put this leaf spring in. Put in the little bushings up front. Put in the rear bushings at the end. I don't get my time warning, we're good. We're good. This is a long one. I guess maybe I did kind of horse around a bit at the beginning. Yeah, it's hard to say, you know. Alright, put that on. Put the backing plate. The drive axle. 4 nuts, bolts, whatever you want to call it. Put on the rotor. The new pad. And a caliper. Now the wheel. Do not know what I am doing here. We're just playing it by ear. Drain oil. Oh, great. We got to drain all the other fluids. Okay, but that's a minor detail. To me, that tells me we is done. But the fact is, it just takes so damn long. Takes so long. Where the? Oh yeah, it's a van. I know where it is. It's up here. It's a van. Yeah, van it is. Yeah, van. All right. Now we're cooking with gas here, right? Now we're gonna put in some breaker fluid. Right to the top of the arrow, good enough. I'm gonna refill this. Good enough, good enough. Good enough, she said. That off. Let's put in some red stuff here. Ooh, look at that. The gauge is right out front too, so there's no guesswork. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna do this, fill this up to right about there. Flat. I told you it'll be ready shortly. And the customer there, he's just starting to bug me here. I'm not bugging you, he's just wondering, where's my baby? I sent it to you a couple days ago, where'd you go? Where is he? And I said, that's okay, we's done. See? Look at that, boom, we's done. Alright, now how much did we get paid for this bad boy? Not bad, we got paid $6,700 for a profit of like $3 grand. That's not bad. Alright everybody, thank you all very much for watching. If you can find it in your heart, please do like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps, you know what I mean? And let me know what we should do with this thing. Should we restore it or just dump it off? Currently it is worth $35,000, so right now we're in the profit of about $16,000 on it. So, alright everybody, again, thank you very much for watching, and we shall catch you all on the next episode. Bye everyone.